In a village surrounded by thick forest, a terrible darkness had fallen. Evil spirits called shadows ruled the night, creeping into homes, ruining crops, and whispering fear into everyone's hearts. People locked their doors and stayed silent after sunset, too scared to even light a candle. One day, a young boy named Tiko stood outside his hut, staring at the forest. He was small for his age, but his heart was brave. He had seen too much sadness in the village, children hungry, elders crying, and no laughter anywhere. During a meeting, the elders shook their heads. "The shadows are too clever," they said. "They can't be defeated." Tiko's voice broke through. "I will fight them." The villagers gasped. Some chuckled nervously. "What can a boy like you do?" Tiko smiled. "Shadows are afraid of light, right? Then I'll make light so big they can't escape." The elders exchanged doubtful glances, but Tiko didn't wait for their approval. He spent the entire day gathering materials. He climbed trees for sticky sap, collected dry grass, and bundled thick branches. He crafted the largest torch the village had ever seen, binding it tightly with vines. When night fell, Tiko stood in the empty village square, holding his unlit torch. The villagers peeked from their windows, their hearts heavy with fear. As the shadows slithered into the square, their voices hissed like snakes. "What is this? A boy trying to challenge us?" Tiko struck flint against stone, and his torch burst into flames. The fire roared, casting a blinding light across the square. The shadows screamed, their dark forms twisting and shrinking. "You cannot scare us forever," they hissed, but Tiko didn't back down. He ran through the village with his blazing torch, chasing the shadows from every corner. They fled into the forest, their howls echoing into the night. Exhausted but triumphant, Tiko stood in the square as the first light of dawn touched the village. The shadows were gone. The villagers rushed out of their homes, cheering and lifting Tiko onto their shoulders. "Tiko, the boy who defeated the shadows," they shouted. From that day, the village was free. Laughter returned, crops grew again, and people no longer feared the night. Tiko, though still small, was known as the boy who proved that even the darkest evil could be chased away by a single brave heart and the power of light.